Hi friends, it's Osekemi here as always, and you're welcome to another episode of Osekemi Talks. Last week I started a series on contraception, and the first part of the series was on natural methods of contraception. I would like to say a special thank you to everyone that took their time to listen to this. And if you are yet to listen, I'll be dropping the link in the description box. Make sure you click on it to listen. So today I'm going to be talking about other methods of contraception that is not natural. Meaning, I'll be talking about artificial methods of contraception. If this sounds interesting to you, please do keep on listening. Before I start talking, I would love to put out a disclaimer. I am creating this series in order to raise awareness about contraception. When you want to settle for any of these methods, please ensure you go to the hospital or you see a healthcare provider so that you will be properly educated and guided on any kind of contraception you want to settle for. So let's get to work. To start with, let's discuss hormonal contraceptives. The whole trick behind this is just to mimic the actions of the hormones produced in the ovary. And I'm talking about the estrogen and the progesterone. Now, there are various forms of hormonal contraceptives. We have the oral drug, we have the injectables, and we have the implants. So, firstly, let's talk about the oral drugs. Now we have the combined oral contraceptive, we have the continuous oral contraceptive. The combined oral contraceptive is taken once daily for 21 days, that's 3 weeks, while the continuous use oral contraceptive is taken once daily for 84 days, that is 12 weeks. Now, these drugs work in 3 major ways. Number 1, they suppress ovulation, they alter the process of ovulation. Number 2, they thicken the cervical mucus, so there is reduction in the way the sperm can penetrate. Then number 3 is they thin out the endometrium, so there is no room for implantation. The advantage of this drug is that it is highly efficient and it comes with no stress. Like the natural method, you don't have to be tracking your ovulation dates, you don't have to stay off sex for a while. You're free to have sex on any day of your cycle. So far you're taking your drug as prescribed. The advantage is that there are some side effects associated with the use of these drugs. Now, it has been noticed that there is increased risk of breast and cervical cancer in people that use these drugs. But it has also been noticed that this risk declines after the stoppage of these pills. Then there is increased risk of venous thromboembolism, myocardial infarction, etc. So you see why you don't have to self-medicate. Also, because you have to use these pills every day, there are chances that you might forget. And when you forget to use your pills for a quite number of days, the method of contraception is likely to fail. So, for this method to be effective, you have to take your pills every day. Now, let's move to injectables hormonal contraceptive. If you don't like taking pills, then you might want to try out the injection. Don't worry, the mode of action is basically the same thing as the drugs. And depending on your choice, there are different forms of injections. There is a particular one you take every 2 months. There is one for every 3 months. There is one for every 14 weeks. So it depends on your choice and the particular one you want to go for. The advantage of this method is that it is highly efficient, just as the drug. It is safe, it is long lasting. And you don't have to go to the stress of taking pills every day. So there is no room for forgetting. Do you understand? But the major disadvantage is that at the long run, it might cause menstrual irregularities, and people have also complained of weight gain. You might want to think, instead of taking drugs every day or taking injections every 2 months, why can't I just have a non-biodegradable implant to be doing this work for me? And the good thing is that the implant can stay for up to 5 years. Yes, depending on your choice. There is one that can stay for up to 5 years. There is one for 3 years. So make a choice. Long-term side effect of this is that it has been noticed to cause menstrual irregularities. But personally, I feel like this is like the best choice for any lady that wants to stay sexually active, because it is long lasting. You don't have to stress yourself for a period of 5 years. Come on, this is a bonanza. Okay, that is everything about hormonal contraceptives. I have tried to not speak medical jargons. I have tried to break it down in the simplest way. I hope you understand that. If you have any question for me, please drop it for me in the comment section. I'll be sure to answer them. So let's move to the barrier methods. There is barrier method. Basically, what happened here is that the sperm is prevented from meeting the egg. No fertilization, no baby. Life is good. Cool, yeah? Various examples of barriers include condoms, intrauterine contraceptive devices, cervical cap, spermicide, etc. The advantage is that barriers such as condoms also helps you prevent STIs, but most people don't like using it because they say it disturbs coitus, and some people also complain of allergic reaction to it. So depends on you, your choice. Now let's move to emergency contraceptives. Now you use emergency contraceptive when you are not on any contraception, or in case of condom breakage, or when you miss 2 or more consecutive combined oral contraceptive pills. Emergency contraceptive pills is also indicated in case of sexual assault. And most common emergency contraceptive pills around us can only prevent pregnancy when the sex is not more than 72 hours. But there are new drugs that can prevent pregnancy up to 120 hours. Sentence: prevention is better than cure. Don't wait till you miss your period. Don't wait till after sex. Look for one method of contraception to settle for if you know you want to stay sexually active. It doesn't kill, it doesn't bite, and it is at this point I have to just debunk the rumors concerning contraceptives. Some people will say it's not good for young women to take contraceptive. Is a lie. They say contraceptive will prevent you from getting pregnant. Is a lie. They'll say contraceptive cause cancer. Is a lie. They'll say contraceptive cause deformed babies. Is a lie. This is why you need to see a healthcare professional that will give you a proper information and guide you through. I hope you have been able to learn from everything I have been seeing, and I hope that I have been able to convince you to settle for a particular method of contraception. Thank you for joining my pep talk. Thank you for listening. God bless you. I hope you will disseminate this beautiful information to other people. Until the next time, I say bye. Love you guys.